Andy here. I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, we have part one of my birthday presents, because my birthday is from now in just over a week. And I have some friends from Instagram and YouTube here that are sending me les birthday presents. So I have a whole bunch of makeup in front of me that I'm not going to swatch because I've already swatched it all. But I want to show you this first present. Well, you're going to be seeing a bunch of different makeup looks from when I get all of these presents, but I'm going to string them all together. This is not to be braggy, but I've never gotten like birthday presents as an adult from people, especially not makeup ones. So I'm very, very happy and excited and appreciative, and there are so many words that I cannot say to describe how thankful I am to have these friends in my life that were willing to send me birthday gifts. So I want to show them off and thank them properly. So if that's okay with you and you want to see my birthday haul, then let's go ahead and get into it. So this very first birthday gift is, of course, from my bestest of best friends, DW. She sent me some things. I sent her some things, like we always do. But of course, I got this right before my birthday, so it is a birthday gift. I have a, from ColourPop, So Juicy Plumping Lip Liner. I am going to throw this in my giveaway drawer. It's in the shade Mocha Latte. It's a plumping lip liner. I didn't know it was plumping when I said that I would take it, but it's still in the box and it's sealed. So I'm going to throw it in my giveaway drawer because no thank you. Next, we got some Bips and Bobs here. I have from Moira their Ultimate Brow Styler in the shade Taupe, which Taupe will work for me beautifully. Then I have a waterproof mascara from, who are you from? I have no idea. At First Lash in black, but it's a waterproof mascara, so I will use it. I just opened a new mascara, but I will use that in a few months when I need a new one. We have this Maybelline Color Tattoo eye stick. It's an eye crayon in the shade. What shade are you in? I Am Courageous, and this, I don't normally like shimmery eye sticks, but this is a stunning color. That's why I already pre-swatched everything to make sure that it was all going to be things that I'm keeping, which they are, except for one item, which we'll talk about that right now. Oh, I want to open it so gingerly, which, yeah. Because I just don't want to even have to deal with this. This is the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette, but it had the Tan, Bronze, and Glow, 2 shades from that face palette in here as well. And this came completely shattered. This one shade and this shade back here just came mangled. So could I clean it up and use it? Yes, I could. Do I want to take the time to do that? No. No, I don't. So I'm not gonna, and we're just gonna pretend that that never happened. Okay? Okay. Glad we're all in agreement. I have all the palettes out in front of me first, so we're just gonna go over palettes. I have this beautiful NARS palette. It is the Extreme Effects. And I gotta hold it a little gingerly because there is a shade. This shade right here just pops right out. But there is already a pan in that beautiful black. But I've never tried NARS eyeshadows, so I'm very excited to give this a go. Let me move my makeup wipes so I have room. I've got another Sigma palette. This is the Cool Neutrals, which I'm so excited to have another Sigma brush. I use my Sigma brush that I got from DW in the Alice in Wonderland palette every day. So very excited to have another Sigma brush. But look at this one. Besides like this shade, because that's not the type of gold I go for, everything else in this palette just like screams me. I'm so excited. Then we have the Planet Spirit palette from Odin's Eye. I've never tried Odin's Eye, and I think this color story is just gorgeous. And when we did our palette bingo, I loved the look that I created duping this palette. So I'm very excited to see if I love the look with the actual palette. And I do like Betty Jean, so very excited. From Unearthly, we have the Dreamer palette. Which, look how beautiful and stunning this guy is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love Unearthly's formula. And then we also have the Glowing Blush palette. This is the Surrender palette, which looks like this. I do love me a nice glowing blush, so I will be excited to give that a try. And then for our palette bingo for October is the Kaleidos Flower Punk. So DW already filmed with this, and then she sent it my way. And she repressed a shade here, so I can work with this palette, and I think that shade is beautiful. I don't know what shade it is, but... Oh, it's Off the Grid from Looksy. DW is so good about labeling things. It is stunning. It is beautiful. I'm so excited to have that. We have from Game Beauty, the Adventure palette. So that looks like this. I think the purple does not go with the palette, but I'm very excited for everything else. It's back in my collection. I've missed this stupid palette so much. If you've been here a while, you'll know that I bought this palette, used every shade in the palette more than one time trying to get this palette to work for me. It's the Natasha Denona Pastel. Hated it so much that I decluttered it and immediately regretted it, but then was no longer friends with the person I decluttered it to. So I couldn't really ask for it back. And plus, I don't want to be Indian given makeup. I'm not going to ask for it back. So I did ask her before we stopped being friends, like, hey, do you use that palette? Because if you're not using it, then I'll gladly be like, hey, do you care if I take it back? But she was using it. She's like, I do use it and I love it. So then I was like, okay, cool, I'll leave it. Like, then there's nothing I can do now. And this is the last eyeshadow palette. This is the Glam Light Wine palette, which of course is just some beautiful purples. Lord knows I love me a beautiful purple. We got some nail polish. DW sent me a couple from the Essie Snow White collection. So we have Brave and True, this beautiful blue. We have Fiercest of Them All, which is like a pinky purple with gold flakes in it. And then we have Just Take a Bite, which is like a corally red, and as you can see, it's got that gold shimmer. So I don't own any Essie nail polish, so I'm very excited to give those a try. I desperately need to redo my nails, so very, very excited. I have a Sephora face palette. Now, this might go to my cousin. It depends on how it wears, because it didn't swatch very well. But we have a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlighter. And the only thing that I like swatched was the highlight. Everything else was just very lackluster. But I gotta try it on the face first, because I like the shades in here. So I'm gonna try it first before I pass it on to my cousin and see if she wants it. We got some creams. So we have 2 blush butters. Oh, I didn't realize this still had the sticky on the mirror. So I don't know the names of these ones. So we have, these are from Cosmic Beauty. So we have this blush butter, which is a beautiful rosy color. And then we have, let me take these off, because again, I didn't realize I left them on there. We have the purple, which I'm so excited for the purple. I don't have a purple cream blush at the moment. So very happy. We have another ColourPop Super Shock highlight. This is in the shade Lav Dreams, which I always wanted. So very excited. We'll get into the lippies in a moment. She sent me back. I had sent this to DW to try out. This is the Beauty Balm from ABH in the shade 1. She didn't like it, so she sent it back to me because I do like this foundation. So I got this back. We got a bunch of lip stuff. We have a NYX Buttermelt Blush in All the Butter, which this will go perfectly with that purple cream blush. Very excited. I've never tried one of the Buttermelt blushes. Does it have a scent? Hold on. Kinda, maybe a little bit. We have a Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in Stripper Magic. I love every time DW sends me anything Jeffree Star because it's just so good. From Nomad, this is their Around the World collection. It's their Light Infusion Powder in Positano Sunrise. So it's like a highlight-y blush, and it's gorgeous, and it's like a coral shade. Beautiful. Then we have 4 of these Kaleidos highlighters. 2 of them came completely busted, but like this one, this is in the shade Skywalker. It came busted, but they're like a Super Shock formula, so you can just mush them back in here. So that is what I did. Let me just make sure it's all smushed. So this one shifts blue. Love it. Then we have Solar Sailor, which this is a beautiful gold. Then we have Diamond Dasher. This one was horribly smushed, like broken apart. And this one's like a peachy pink shift. And then we have Star Surfer, which this one's broken. It doesn't close, which makes me very sad. But this one shifts like a light pink. So the other ones will sit on top of it. And then lip stuff. We have a Fwee Pudding Pot. What are you? In Mellow Mango. Do you smell like mango? It smells like mango. But this is the shade. I've never tried one of these, so I will gladly give this guy a try. And then we have from Shall We Makeup. This is their multi-use eyeliner gel. But like, can't you use these on the lips, or is this just an eyeliner? So it looks like we have a brown, like a reddish brown and a black. Even if these are just eyeliners, I've really wanted to get back into using potted eyeliners like this. And then we have an Essence lipstick, and this is their semi-matte lipstick in the shade Lovable, which, oh, she's so gorgeous. And I love the bullet on this. Like, it just looks sleek and pretty. And then there's 2 Fantasy Cosmetica lipsticks. We have Forgotten Blue. So we have a gorgeous navy blue shade. And then we have Overgrown Green. The 2 shades that I wanted, the green and the blue. DW sent them to me. And then I have 3 Cosmic Beauty lipsticks. So I have the shades Clarice. Hello, Clarice. So there's Clarice, which I wanted these so badly. So I'm very excited to have them. We have Salem. There's Salem there. And last but certainly not least, we have Nancy. The one I think I'm most excited for. So that is everything that DW sent me, right? There's nothing else in the box. Okay. That is everything. So DW, thank you. I appreciate you. And now we're going to move on to my next birthday gift, which will probably be another makeup look because I don't have it yet. But that's, you guys will be seeing it right now. All right, we have birthday gift part 2. This came from Ulta, which it came from my friend Michelle. She's Michelle Davison here on YouTube and over on Instagram. She's giving me a 2-part birthday gift. She gave me a $25 Ulta gift card, which is how I got this stuff. And then I will be getting a box from her as well. So when that comes in, there's a 2-part gift to her gift. But I wanted to show you guys the stuff I got with my Ulta gift card that she sent me. It's not very much, but I was still very happy with the things that I got. The things that I've been wanting to try. I got a free gift and a little tester that I didn't know I was getting. So The little tester thing is just letting you know that Kylie came out with her fragrance and we can sniff it. Magnetic Ambery Floral. Top notes of jasmine and blood orange. I knew it. I knew it had jasmine. Heart notes of golden amber and red peony, and base notes of cedarwood and vanilla musk. I like all of the other notes except I can smell the jasmine. And that's what I don't like. I don't like jasmine in perfumes, so I don't like this. So it's a no for me. I'll show you my free gift when we get to the product that came with it. I got 3 items. That's it. That's all $25 got me, was 3 items. So first, I got a Real Technique sponge, but I've never gotten this one before. Okay, let me in. Let me in the product. This is their Natural Matte Finish Air Blend Sponge. Oh. So it's so soft and it's like microfibery. So we shall see. This is best used dry to mattify your makeup. Okay. For a natural matte finish. Okay, cool. I didn't know that this was best used dry. Well, that's good to know. Honestly, that's better for me. Because it is absolutely time to throw out this old guy. So we can put this on the desk and give that one a try. Then I picked up from Morphe. This is the, get it out of the box, Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil in the shade Dawn, which is a vanilla with balancing pink tones. So this is a finishing powder, I believe. I like the nice fancy acrylic packaging. Doesn't have a scent. I'm just checking. Let me see. I've never used a finishing powder. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. That's so soft and smooth on the skin. That could almost be a highlighter. So the free gift came with that. And it's this tiny little Morphe puff. It's the Morphe To The Point Mini Powder Puff. Oh, this thing is soft. Here's my thing though, with how concentrated that is. I don't think I would want to use a puff with this. I feel like I would want to use my fluffy brush. But I mean, I can't knock it till I try it. So there's a little free gift that I got and the powder. And last but not least, I got a foundation because I only have one other liquid foundation and I have 2 stick foundations and one's almost gone. So this is the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Foundation. It's a long wear, breathable, soft matte, 16-hour wear foundation. And I have the shade F2 because every time I've ever gotten a Makeup Revolution foundation, I am in the shade F2. So there's the shade there. Ooh. me just blend this side. Oh yeah, F2 will still work for me. Very excited to give this a try. Like I said, I really like Makeup Revolution foundations. Or Revolution Beauty, whatever they want to be called now. Like, what is this called? Revolution. So, whatever they want to be called is fine. Fine and dandy. But that's it. It is a frosted glass bottle. I just wish it had a better cap because I feel like that cap will end up breaking. But that's all I got. Like I said, nothing too crazy. I will have to report back and let you know how the items wore, how I liked them, and all of that. But that's going to do it for little part 1 of Michelle's gift. Alrighty, we got part 2 of Michelle's birthday gift finally. It took forever to come. I feel like it got lost on its way here. But let's just dive in. So what do we got? Ooh. So we have 2 of these Morphe shadow sticks. I wanted to try these. So what shades do we have? We have Mixed Signal. Oh, they're both called Mixed Signals. So we have Into It and Over It is this one. And Committed and Conflicted. So, hey, stay in there, little buddy. So we have a shadow stick on one end. And a crazy beautiful liquid shadow on the other. I was wanting to try these. This is the one I wanted. So then we have the shadow stick. Okay, so they're just matte shadow sticks, which is fine. Honestly, I'll get more use out of the shadow sticks that way. Okay. So we got a white and a black. Let me get a makeup wipe. You would think with how long I've been doing this, my brain would be like, hey, get a makeup wipe. You're going to swatch things. But nope. Not at all. Is there something in here? No. Oh, is there? No. Just a bag. What do we got? What are you? From Appeal Cosmetics. This is an Ultra Cream lipstick. This is pretty. I like the packaging. Oh, it's sealed. Okay. Hang on, let me open it. So here we go. Ooh. Do we have a shade name? It's in the shade Exposed. Sexy. It's pinky. It's a little lighter than how it is in the bullet, but it's pretty. It doesn't have a scent. I think the packaging is gorgeous. All right. What else do we have? From P. Louise. The Play It Cool. It's a cooling primer with hyaluronic acid. Ooh. Ooh, I don't need any more primers, but ooh, I've always wanted to try P. Louise. Because, like, look at how cute our packaging is. And a cooling primer. Oh, that is. Oh, that feels so nice. It smells kind of like aloe vera. Yeah. Says to let it sit for 10 minutes on your skin before you go in with makeup. It's a long time. What else do we got in here? from Jasmine Beauty. Oh, I had this before. This is a brow styling wax. But I passed mine on, but I would be willing. So, Jasmine Beauty. I do really like this brand. And there's the wax. Because I do have a spoolie. I'd be willing to try it. What else? We got 2 more things. And then I got a note. Oh, I got a note. Alright, let me put all this back in the box. We have, ooh, a Shades by Shan Beauty Sponge set. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh, I will definitely get use out of that. And they're gonna go right into my sponge case. Okay. And what's the other one look like? Oh, these are so neat. What the? Okay. That is such an interesting shape. Those are so interesting. I will be very excited to try those. And now they're in my sponge case. I don't have any backup sponges, so that's nice. And last but not least, we have, this is the only thing that I will not use. This is from, well, yeah, this is from Grande Brow, and it's their Brow Enhancing Serum. And it is sealed. I don't use lash or brow serums, so this I will throw, especially since it's sealed, into my giveaway drawer. I'll see if any of my friends want it first, but if not, then I'll throw it in my giveaway drawer. But otherwise, everything else I will absolutely use and give a try, and I'm super excited about. Thank you so much, Michelle. You did not have to send me gifts. It is much, 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 much appreciated. And yeah, again, thank you. And let's move into the next one. All right, we have part 3 of the birthday haul here. I went to Marshall's and got some stuff. So the first thing I got were these Cala wipes. I like this brand. These are the collagen ones with lavender extract. So there's 60 wipes in here. They feel very spongy, very wet. We got vitamin E, collagen, and lavender extract. And I'm excited for those. They were, I spent $29 total. These were $4, $3.99. Then I got from Nude Sticks. Always be getting me a Nude Sticks stick. This was $10. And this is in the shade, so this is one of the Nudies mattes with Glow Core in Peach Pearl. So here it is. And there's the shade. That's pretty. It's a little loose and wobbly in there, but that's okay. And then I got 2 different things from Beauty Creations because I've been really liking their brand. So I got 2 things from the Barbie collab as well. This is the Unstoppable pH Lip Oil, and it's watermelon. This was $5. So let's get into here. Let me in. Look at how freaking cute this is. So we've got sunglasses and a little open heart, and this is actually on a claw clip, so I can clip this to my purse when I'm done with this lip oil. And we're actually gonna try this on because I have nothing. Oh, it smells like watermelon, the Hubba Bubba bubble gum. Oh, now that is a lip oil. That is thin. Oh, that's nice. And it does click closed. Oh, I love that. It tastes like watermelon. And then last but not least, I got the Barbie and Beauty Creations Cruisin' in Cali single shadow set. And this was $8. So we got 3 single shadows. Oh my God, they stack together. Well, that makes me extremely happy. So we have Playday. Can I... Okay, the magnets are aggressive. So this one is Playday. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, these magnets are aggressive. Then we have, this is Malibu Sunset. Ooh, buddy, that blue though. Okay, Malibu Sunset. And I love that they click together. And then we have Feelin' Bright, which is the white one. But is it just white? Yeah, I think so. These are stunning. And I love this packaging. And I really love that they stack together like this. That makes me, you have no idea how just like irrationally happy that makes me. So yeah, that was 29 bucks of a little birthday gift to myself from Marshall's. And yeah, let's get into the next part of my gifts. All right, next part of my birthday gift, I got some PR from Tribe Luxe Beauty. And I'm counting this as a birthday gift because I haven't gotten PR from them in forever. So like, I was not I mean, I knew I was getting it, but like, I don't know, I wasn't expecting all of this. So let's go ahead and get in here and see what I got. First, let's start with these guys. Hang on, look at the squiggles. I don't want to look at what that is, but look at the squiggles. Oh, I've got to keep the squiggles. That is heavy, whatever that is. So it looks like we got 6. These are their 24/7 cream eyeshadow. Yes. I told her I wanted some of the cream eyeshadows so badly. So these are all cream eyeshadows, and I'm so excited and so happy. So we have the shade Tiffany, which of course is a beautiful Tiffany blue. Ooh, so these feel very whipped and moussey. I'm so excited to give these a try. That is stunning. And then we have Staying Alive, Staying Alive. Huh, 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 huh. Staying Alive. I like the texture on these. That shade's beautiful. So that one's like a shimmer. Then we have Aquamarine. That's very dark for an aquamarine. I think this one's also a shimmer. Ooh, this one's a little more liquidy. That one's giving like liquid lipstick feel. Ho, ho, ho. That shade, Stunning. Yeah, I think I got 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. So this is the other shimmer. This is Jade, which, love to see it. Beautiful. I can't wait to do, a look with these. So then the other 2 mattes we got are Beautiful Batty, but Batty like B-A-T-T-Y. That's adorable. And that is a purple. If I ever did purple, oh buddy. These are to die for. And then last but not least for these little guys, we have Georgia. Georgia Peachy color, which will probably be the one I use the most because it would be a good eyeshadow base. So 3 shimmers, 3 mattes, gorgeous colors. Love, love, love. And then we got this, the Reader. Do I keep the packaging? So we got a bunch of products inside. So we have 2 of their 365 loose shadows. That comes with 2 of those. It comes with 2 more of the 24/7 liquid shadows. It comes with a plumping gloss. I will give it a try. And a matte lip poetry. I'm totally keeping this little bag. I think that is so sick. So let's just start with the 24/7 shadows since I have 8 of them. I'm so excited. So this is the shade The Reader. Oh, they're all called The Reader. Everything is called The Reader. Okay, so we have I think these are both shimmer. Anyhoozle. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and these, they sit slightly taller. I think it's just the cap that's slightly taller, though. And this one is also called The Reader. And this one's slightly darker, but I think it's still a shimmer. Beautiful. Okay. Then let's swatch these lips and then we'll get into the loose pigments. So, yep, everything is called The Reader. So we have the Lip Poetry Matte. So this is the matte liquid lipstick. No scent. Darn. Oh, that is so pretty. I love this color story. And then we have the Plumping Gloss, which is beautiful. Oh. Oh, it just smells minty. Okay, if it's mint and not like chili pepper plumping, I can do mint. And there's the gloss. The gloss is shiny. Look at that. Yeah, it smells like toothpaste. If it's minty, I can do that. I can do minty. Like, I can do the minty plumpers and the cooling plumpers. I just can't do the, like, chili pepper ouchie plumpers. And then we have, like I said, 2 of the loose pigments. So let's see. Oh, man, they've got the little... Let me get the tabs off these. Okay, that wasn't that hard to get off. So we have this one first, which looks like this. Ooh. Oh, this is stunning. It's a beautiful bright purple with lots of shimmer. Oh, that is scrumdiddly-dumptious. And then we have this one, which I think is a little bit darker. Yeah. So these, I think, match the cream shadows. Yeah, they do. So that's beautiful. Everything matches. It's a little set. And that is beautiful, gorgeous. I love her. So I can't wait to give all this stuff a try on and see what I think of the formulas and all of that. Oh, these cream shadows. They don't want to come off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have thought this through. Okay, so they're going to be like a no-budge type of... Do you see how hard I'm rubbing? And like... But that's going to do it for this installment. So let's get into the next birthday gift. All right, we had another set of birthday gifts. So one I got myself, this was just part of my Amazon order that I placed, was this is my NYX Lingerie XXL in. Where? Cool. The color's not on here. This is Naughty Noir, though. Beautiful. Just a gorgeous black. I don't own a black liquid lipstick. I don't own black lipstick, period. So, needed that for spooky season. And I love this formula. So, then I got my replacement order from Uoma Beauty. If you know, you know about this whole situation. But if you don't know, I bought some Uoma products from Ipsy. They ended up being expired. I reached out to Uoma Beauty. So I got a little care package. So the first thing I got was the Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. So it says Drama, exaggerated and blown up. Dramarama, lift up your gaze with this explosive and volumizing, yet nourishing. Ooh, it's got like snake scales on it. Mascara. It's got 3 essential oils, jojoba oil, castor oil, and avocado oil to ensure your lashes are nourished. Suitable for use on short lashes. Heck yeah. I'm going to open this now because I don't have a mascara that's open. So that's what the wand looks like. Oh, it smells good. It smells like skincare, which I would assume because of the oils. You know, I don't have any mascara on. I'm not going to put any on right this minute, but I love this tube. I think it's metal. It might just be plastic, but I like the snake scales. And this has 11 mil in it. And it's good for 6 months, but it's good till it's not good anymore. And then I got 2 lipsticks. So we got one of their Badass Icon matte lipsticks. So this is a pigment-rich, non-drying matte lipstick that's bold and unapologetic. And I got it in the shade Kathleen. A badass does not talk about being a badass. It's giving the first rule of Fight Club. So it is magnetic. It says badass in the bullet too. Oh, I don't know why that makes me giggle so much. That's the color. Oh yeah. That's gorgeous. Smells good. Okay. I love magnetic closure lipsticks. They're just the best. And then we got one of the Black Magic Hypnotic Impact High Shine lipsticks. And I have it in Feminist. And this says, so that's what this one looks like. Unleash the goddess within with this hypnotic, high-octane, high-impact, high-shine lipstick that will have you spellbound. This one is also magnetic. This might be the prettiest looking lipstick I own. No scent. Oh, that's so pretty. To die for. And I love that since I have one of each, like the different packaging, and then it matches with, to die for. Gorgeous. Let me get these off. And then my Nomad palette came in, guys. This is a birthday gift to myself. So this is their PNW Pacific Northwest palette, which I do have to say, this feels like an oil painting, and I'm living for the texture. Nobody has said anything, but do these look like shoelaces to anybody else? Like, does that just look like a shoelace across the palette to anybody else? So, the destination was peaks, pines, and coastal beauty. High above the canopy, the Pacific Northwest stretches in every direction. A breathtaking mix of green valleys, foggy shores, and roaring rivers. Amid mossy trees, and glacier-capped ranges, it is rich with awe and wonder. A place where wildlife roams freely, waterfalls cascade like spells, and myths are real. Just ask Sasquatch. Palette, Earth's grandeur. Like a painting brought to life, this textured canvas palette cover captures the PNW's soaring peaks, misty forests, and rugged coasts. Inside, the spectre of nature's inspired hues unfold from verdant greens to cascading waterfall blues. There are 9 mattes, 3 sparkly shimmers, 4 duochromes, and 2 multichromes. Well, now I'm going to be sitting here wondering what are the duochromes and what are the multichromes, but this is what the palette looks like. This I know is a duochrome because it's a pink. I can see the pink. Like, I think you guys can see it. I'm pretty sure this is a multichrome. Yeah, it's, oh, it is, because when I'm looking at it, I see teal. And the cause for this palette was the Conservation Northwest. They work to protect, connect, and restore wildlands and wildlife to the Pacific Northwest. Oh, that's awesome. I love getting these cards with the palettes and keeping them. It makes me so happy. So let's swatch this guy. I haven't swatched it yet. I love the embossings. Like, we have wine and perfect Pinot, we have Sasquatch in here, we've got the mountains, the waterfalls, the trees, we've got a fish in Crater Lake, we got a dolphin in the leaping, or excuse me, an orca in the leaping orcas, because I think orcas and dolphins are different. We've got the beanie that they came out with. So let's give this guy a swatch. So I'm going to swatch these in their little 6 pans because that's how these 18-pan palettes are usually set up. So we have Towering Sea Stacks, Columbia River Gorge, and Leaping Orcas. Yup, to die for. Those blues are so pretty, but I'm so excited to touch these shimmers. So we have Cascadia, which I think this, so I'm seeing peach with a blue shift. So I think that's a duochrome. Then we have Cannon Beach and Crater Lake. Sparkly. Yeah, this very first shimmer, I'm seeing just straight up peachy blue, so that might be a multi-chrome, actually. Then we have Pacific Crest, PNW, and Olympic Mountains. Beautiful greens. Oh, I love those. Those are gonna go with my hair so well. I can't wait to use them. Then we have Sunbreak, Ecotopia, and Multnomah Falls. Yeah, those have gotta be multi-chromes. And then that's probably a duochrome. Wow, these shimmers in this palette. I swear Nomad is getting better and better, which, like, they don't have to. They're already so good. But they just keep getting better and better. Then we have Foggy Forest, Perfect Pinot, and Sasquatch Sighting, which I'll be so excited to use this neutral one. That one doesn't swatch as vibrant. It's a little more muted. I saw Kay from Makeup Lens. If I remember, I'll leave her listed down below. I'll try to remember everyone I'm talking about and leave them all listed down below. But she was saying that, like, Perfect Pinot, Sasquatch Sighting, things like that would have made really cool liners. And highly agree. So now we have Mountains Are Out, Coffee Paradise. Oh, I didn't even realize there's coffee in that one. Oh. And then Salmon Run. Ooh, so that one also has a fishy in it. Yup. To die for. To die for. To die for. I can already tell you I'm not gonna love this palette as much as I love the Salem Witch palette, just because of the color story. I love the Salem Witch palette so much, but you'll have to stay tuned for my Nomad ranking to hear how I love these palettes. But that's it for this little installment. I'll see you in the next one. All right, hello guys. We have another round of birthday stuff. I got my package from Jennifer, little Gemini doll here. And I want to show you guys all the stuff I got because I'm so very excited. I knew she was sending me a mug. I didn't know I was getting 3 mugs. So we have a Pennywise the Clown mug, which will be very nice, full of coffee because of the deepness. And you know it's a good mug for me if I can do this, 3. That's because that's a good way for me to hold it, even though so I'm gonna drink it that way, but it's a good sturdy mug. Then we have, I don't know which one of these I like more. Then we have the green skull mug. We got the bone handle. I can still fit 3 in the handle. But this has that like soft matte touch. So I love how this one feels. I love the color. Very pretty. If I didn't have a brush cup, I would use this as a brush cup because I really like this one. Then finally, the last mug we got is this guy. So we got Black Cat Bat Cherries and then bats. And I think this is adorable. Again, I could fit all 4. I could fit my whole hand in this mug. It's black on the inside. They'll all be perfect coffee. This one might be a little small for how I like my coffee, but oh well. This is gonna be the perfect coffee mug. Shape, size, everything. I'm gonna really like this one for coffee. I feel like this is gonna be a good water cup because I'm gonna like to sit here and go like this. This is gonna be a good water cup. And I can put my thumbs in his eye holes. Oh, this is gonna be a good cup. And then this one's just huge. This is a huge cup. So those are the 3 mugs that I got. I'm stocked on mugs. Then I got one of the AF94 Cheek Freak blush balms, and this one's in the shade Score, which I don't have this one. I'm so excited because I don't have a purple one. Let me see. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. And then, let me wipe my finger off on my shorts. She sent me a fragrance. This is from Scent X Scent. So I would assume a dupe of like Bath and Body Works. And it's the Feelin' Pumpkin Spicy. It's a pumpkin spice and chai latte scent. And it smells like a pumpkin spice latte with a little extra like warmth, which I would assume is from the chai. I've been currently panning, and it's almost gone, my dark leather spice bomb, and I think these are gonna pair so nice that I'm actually gonna keep this out. Ow, ow, ow. I think I pinched a nerve and my arm hurts so much. I'm gonna keep this out on my desk. And last but not least, the biggest item, the longest item. She sent me a Jeffree Star mirror. This is the Bloodlust hand mirror. Yeah. So it's a mirror. But for it being so big, it's so lightweight. Like this is my 3rd mirror now. You guys normally see me use my tiny little star mirror. It's got the same weight as this little star mirror, which I feel like some people would not like because it's so big, but for me, with my issues with my wrists and my hands, I appreciate, because I also have, way deep down in here, I also have this mirror, and I can't use this one because it's so heavy. And you would think it wouldn't be that heavy because it's so small, but it is. It's weirdly, ungodly heavy. And I can't use it. So that's why I always use my little star one, but now I have this big guy that I'll be able to use. So I'm very excited. Now it's just, will it fit? Oh, it fits. It's just big and aggressive. That is going to do it for this section. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, this is the last birthday gift I was waiting on. As far as I'm aware, if I get any more, we'll see. But this is from DW, and it's from Fantasy Cosmetica. I told her to just place me an order and surprise me. Thank you for going on an adventure with us. So it's an adventure card. So there's that. Here is the thing. I don't want to look. So we have some lipsticks. And we got packing peanuts. And what the DW. So it looks like she got me 3 palettes and 2 lipsticks. I swear. So let's open up. So we got one of the lipsticks in the shade Lost. I don't know what shades these are, but I already have 2 of the lipsticks from DW. I have the blue and the green. So I'm very excited to have some more of these because I do like the formula. So we have Lost. Ooh, Lost looks like a pretty red. It's like an orangey brick red. And then we have Buried. Let me see. Ah, plastic, get off. When the plastic wants to cling to you. Okay, and then we have Buried. Ooh. And Buried is a deeper, darker one. We will swatch all of these in a moment. So those are the lipsticks. So let me look at the invoice. So she just got me the 3 palettes. The 2 lipsticks were free. Okay. So palette number 1, we have the Rogue palette. Ooh, the packaging is so pretty. Okay, nothing came broken. We got little guys on the shimmer shades. This color story is right up my alley. This is the Rogue palette. I just want to open all of them and then we'll swatch them. Then we got the Warlock. I love this one. That's gorgeous. Ooh, this is one of the ones I really wanted. Because, like, look at this color story. This murky yellow green, this bright green, to die for. And these are heavy palettes. Ooh, and then we got the Fighter palette. I think this is that all yellow one, and I've been saying how I need yellows in my collection. Or maybe that's the Monk. Ooh, this might be the one with the red. Ooh, with the red and the silver. Oh, yep. The red and the gray. Look at that. Again, we do have a yellow, but we have a gray, we have some silvers, a red, more like orange. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. So, let's get the garbage out of the way so you don't see my address. And then let me get a makeup wipe out and we will do some swatching. Okay. We will start with the Fighter palette. So we have Cavalier, Glory, and Valor. Ooh. Now, I've never tried Fantasy Cosmetica, and it's one of DW's favorite brands. That's why I was like, just get me what you think I would like. We have Blade, Fervor, and Victory. Victory Screech! Look at those. Oh my Lanta. And you need so little, like... And then we have Warrior, Might, and Marshall. Yeah. Yeah, this color story is for me. I'm in love. 10 out of 10, the Fighter palette. No kick up at all. Just a couple rogue sparkles. So now let's do the lipsticks, just so I have them. We have Lost. So there's the shade Lost. It is that like bricky red brown. And then we have Buried. Which has more brown, but it's like a chocolate covered cherry color. Or it's giving like cherry Coke. So let me get these off my hand and we'll move into the next palette. And the next palette is the Warlock palette, which again looks like this. So we have Arcanum, Pact, and Ritual. Yeah, could die for that. Oh, buddy. These shimmers are so good. Then we have Profane, Power, and Patron. That green. Then we have Occult, Offering, and Eldritch. Ooh, I love how dark this trio is. So we have like a dark green and like a navy blue. Okay. Very interesting, very pretty color story. I am here for it. I can already see some looks that I'd be doing. So let me get this off my hand and we'll move into the last one. And this one's the one I'm most excited for color story-wise, the Rogue palette. I've debated on buying this palette on multiple occasions because it's just the cool toned palette of my dreams. So we have Trickster, Sleight of Hand, Sneak Attack. You barely have to touch these shimmers, by the way. Ho, ho, ho. And now these are duochromes, because when I'm looking at them, I see purple, pink, and pink. Wow. Like purple, a light pinky purple with a white base, and then like a magenta. Wow. So then we have Deception, Stealth, and Shadows. You're not really gonna see Stealth. It's right here. It's such a light gray. But there's Shadows, which is a beautiful green. And then we have Subtle, Cunning, and Assassin. These mattes don't swatch as well, but Sydney Grace mattes don't swatch great, and they still perform well, so that is the palette as a whole, and I am also super excited. DW, you did an amazing job. I appreciate this gift just as much as your other gift. This was very sweet. Thank you so much. And as I said, this should round out everything I got for my birthday. This was in no way, shape, or form meant to be braggy, but I haven't gotten birthday gifts since I was 18. And even then, I didn't really get birthday gifts, but I got gifts from my parents. So I wanted to do a little birthday haul because I feel so special and so thankful and so grateful and so blessed and so loved and so taken care of by my friends. And for all of you that just wished me a happy birthday, thank you. That was phenomenal. I've never had so many people just wish me a happy birthday. My birthday was phenomenal. Thanks to everybody on here, and thanks to Ian. He made my birthday super special as well, and just couldn't have had a better birthday. Turning 31 was a beautiful birthday. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.